I put every NFL player on their original team. From Tyreek throwing up the deuces in KC, to Jameis Winston eating dubs in Tampa, and even Mitch Trubisky kissing titties in Chicago. Enough of me explaining, let's get right into the video. Yes, we put everybody back on their original team that drafted them to see what team truly, maybe messed up by trading or letting some people go. So you got Roquan Smith on the Bears yet again, David Montgomery back as well. Now, the running back room is going to be tight because DeAndre Swift also here. Darnell Mooney, he is here. Quarterback, still Caleb Williams, but you have Justin Fields, Mitch Trubisky behind him. Hey, that's not too bad. But all things considered, not too bad for the Bears. The Bengals, mind you, they're going to bring back Joe Mixon. He's back here. And that's going to be very nice for this team, taking over for Chase Brown. Not many other big players here. Tyler Boyd is here he'll be the number 3 now. And all things point to them getting better. The Bills, who did they bring back? Not many people at all. Stephon Gilmore, I mean, he's up there in age, but he could still do some fun things for this team. Other than that, not a lot of greatness here with the Bills, but they're already pretty good. The Broncos, they had a lot of people. So Jerry Jeudy back with the Broncos. Von Miller, yes, he's old. Yes, he's old. But he is back as well. Any quarterbacks joining the roster? Trevor Siemian is here. And that is going to basically be it for them. Nobody really great. Noah Fant is the tight end now. The Browns, they're going to bring back Nick Chubb. I think they need him more than ever. Jabril Peppers is back here in Cleveland. And it's all right. Other than that, that looks like pretty much the majority. But no, Baker Mayfield back in Brown. And he's going to take over for a lot of players here. So other than that, any big names coming here? Doesn't really look like it. Austin Hooper as well will be here for the Browns. The Bucs. Nothing huge here. The Buccaneers, I know they lost their quarterback, and they'll get Jameis Winston. He'll be throwing the rock. Now, these aren't perfect rosters. I did my best here, so don't yell at me. Kate Otten, very nice. So the Bucs got worse. The Cardinals, a lot of guys are loyal to the Cardinals. There's Christian Kirk back here. Kyler Murray, of course, is always going to be here. Tony Jefferson just got cut in real life by the Chargers, but it is going to be the Tony Jefferson show here in Arizona. For the Chargers, they get Joey Bosa back, not Nick Bosa. That is incorrect. They do lose some guys, though. But, hey, Keenan Allen, he was already here. He went out, did his own thing, came back. Justin Herbert's here. Now, Taylor Heineke shouldn't be, but it shouldn't matter. The Chiefs get Tyreek Hill back on the Chiefs, back in KC. That's a huge one, and you got some other great additions. Javarius Ward, L'Jarius Sneed. I mean, you got some monsters here. Nadi did get back here in real life. So the Colts, who are they going to bring back? They got Bobby Okereke back here in Indy. That's not too bad. Other than that, though, Anthony Richardson, he's the guy. Not great. I'm going to be honest. Trent Williams now back in Washington. Jonathan Allen maybe not wanting to be here, but he is. Sorry for that, buddy. And, nobody else really huge. Austin Eckler should actually be on the Chargers. But again, it is what it is. CeeDee Lamb still here. I mean, these guys are Cowboys. Nothing too crazy. Tony Pollard back. And, some small additions, but nothing too wild. For the Dolphins, Laramie Tunsil's back. Christian Wilkins is back. I mean, Javon Holland, Andrew Van Ginkel. There are some other ones. Mike Gesicki, he's back. The Eagles, who are they going to get back? Let's see. Who did they bring in? Josh Sweat. He's back here. And you got some other... Oh, Zach Ertz. Ertzy's back. Nelson Aguilar's back. Maybe not the best guy to bring back. You get some decent guys here. I don't really think there were too many great players going to the Falcons. But Desmond Ritter's back. So that's good, right, guys? For the 49ers... Okay, Christian McCaffrey, I do have to trade. I guess that didn't go through. But Christian McCaffrey will be on the Panthers. But I will fix that. But other than that, you got some good guys back here like Deebo Samuel. You got Raheem Mostert back. You got Thomas Morstead back. But I do have to remember to bring Christian McCaffrey to the Panthers. But Saquon Barkley back with the G-Men. I'm sure they are loving that right now. Xavier McKinney back. Evan Ingram back. This is one team that would have been a lot better if they didn't let go of a lot of their dudes. Will Hernandez. I mean, what can you say? Jaguars get Jalen Ramsey back, which is going to be nice for this organization. And then a couple of smaller pieces down here. Dexter Fowler. Sure. The Jets, I don't really think brought back anybody huge. Demario Davis actually would be that big one. Other than that, who else? Blake Cashman does return. Frankie Louvu returns. Pretty nice. For the Lions, now, of course, this one's a big swap because we do have some interesting guys like TJ Hawkinson back. Matthew Stafford back. These are big moves. Darius Slay back. All big things going on for the Packers. Devontae Adams back, and Aaron Rodgers is back, but he is going to be back up with Jordan Love. Aaron Jones Sr. back with the Pack. So, I mean, I think the Packers got a lot of people. People don't remember Taysom Hill playing for the Packers, but he did. Panthers do need to get their running back, but other than that, they bring in DJ Moore. Brian Burns is back. This is another team that got rid of a lot of players. Shaq Thompson, that should have been very good. Curtis Samuel, but a poorly run organization there in Carolina. For the Patriots, quarterback Drake May with Jacoby Brissett and Josh Dobbs and Mac Jones. Josh Dobbs shouldn't be there, but that's pretty solid. Jacoby Myers there is back in New England. Some pretty decent additions for them. The Raiders, they're going to bring back Khalil Mack. Of course, he's a little older than they'd like for him to be. Josh Jacobs back here in the black and silver. But all in all, not a terrible additions, but some not great ones other than that. Jared Goff is back on the Lions. So is Cooper Kupp. So that should be nice. Other than that, not many too great guys. Cam Akers, who just got cut in real life, is here. For the Ravens, we've got guys like Hollywood Brown. We've got Darren Waller back. Patrick Queen. I mean, you got some good guys here. So this one's going to be one to look out for. The Saints, they get Trey Hendrickson back in New Orleans, which is pretty nice. Zach Bond as well. I mean, this is a very good addition to the defensive side of the ball, but still struggling with the Saints roster there. Bobby Wagner, he is back. The Legion of Boom's not quite dead, as DK Metcalf down there as well. And of course, Russ is going to be cooking here in Seattle. A couple more teams here. The Steelers, usually the Steelers like to hold on to a lot of their guys, but James Conner returns. That'll be nice. George Pickens is back. Najee Harris is back. So nothing too crazy. And for the quarterback position, it's still going to be Mason Rudolph because they lost Aaron Rodgers. For the Texans, again, nothing too amazing. Justin Reed, D-Hop, he is back here. Jadeveon Clowney's back. Some pretty decent guys, all things considered. The Titans get Derrick Henry back. They get A.J. Brown back. Kevin Byard back. Harold Landry. All these dudes. This is probably one of the better teams that got better, obviously. Justin Jefferson, obviously still here, but right behind him, Stephon Diggs is back here in Minnesota. And I did this roster before the trade went down. Adam Thielen is back in Minnesota, but technically he already was. So other than that, I think all I got to do here is bring Christian McCaffrey to the Panthers, and we could start this thing up. So with that all figured out, we are going to go to the midseason mark, check if anything's different around the league, and I'll see you then. So here at the midseason mark, it looks like Washington still looks pretty good. They had some additions, they had some subtractions. Shocked the Giants aren't doing better with Saquon Barkley. Philly's still doing well without him. Now here, Chicago is performing pretty well. Now, of course, they got Raekwon Smith, they got DeAndre Swift and David Montgomery back, so they're looking pretty nice. Green Bay not doing great. Minnesota really not doing good. Seattle, I mean, they got some older guys, so they're not performing up to snuff. I am hiccuping like crazy. Don't want to look at the stats yet, though. We are going to go to the end of the season. That's where we're going to look at the stats, watch some gameplay, and see how this shakes out. Okay, at the end of the seasons, just one season there, boss man. The Bengals are the best team in the league at 14-3. Cowboys behind them. I mean, the Cowboys didn't bring in many guys. The Titans did get Derrick Henry back, so that was huge. From worst to clinching their division, the Ravens looked pretty good. So a lot of the normal guys here, the Patriots do sneak into the playoffs. They got Jacoby Myers. I don't know who else they really brought back, but a lot of 10-7s, my goodness. But the Giants also sneak in, so Saquon does help them. And the worst team in the league is the Vikings. So now we are going to look at the stats here. Bryce Young still just mid. Let's go to the NFL league leaders. Of course, Joe Burrow, probably going to be the MVP. Michael Penix had a great year. Who did they bring back? Now, Julio Jones is out of the game, so not sure who else they brought back. Geno Smith back on the Jets. And a lot of interceptions, but threw for a lot. Other quarterbacks that switched back to their old teams. Is there anybody else? There's Jared Goff, 33-17, not too amazing. Russ did not cook, 20-20, and he ain't got 20/20 vision with numbers like that. I'll tell you that right here, right now. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see, Jackson Dart performing very well. Baker Mayfield back with the Browns, did okay. Nothing too special. Tyrod Taylor on the Steelers. Jameis Winston, I mean, it's Jameis Winston. Now let's look at the rushing yards. Derrick Henry back on top with the Titans. I mean, kind of wish he never would have left, but on to greater pastures as Saquon with his old team looking very, very good. Christian McCaffrey with his old team. I mean, they wanted him out, so nothing you could say there. J.K. Dobbins with the Ravens looking pretty nice. A lot of running backs moved with this, but now that I say that, none of these guys moved. And there's Aaron Jones down there. Had a pretty decent year, over 1,000 yards. You can't be mad at that. Tony Pollard, 12 touchdowns. Very nice from him. As James Conner goes for over 1,011 as well. Who performed not as well? Some like Joe Mixon. Hold on, wait. 700 yards, but 22 touchdowns. Dude was getting the ball at the 1-yard line every game. But Nick Chubb did not perform well whatsoever. And that's tough to see. And now we're getting into quarterbacks. As Antonio Gibson, he was trash. Oh my God, Josh Jacobs was awful. He got into the end zone, but that's about it. Receiving, it's, that's kind of crazy though. Jamar Chase and D. Higgins both leading the league. 22 touchdowns for Chase. Let's see what else. Anybody that was moved. Let's see, Rashee Rice, no. There we go, Devontae Adams, 6 touchdowns, over 1,000. Not too bad. Kendrick Bourne, what? I don't know about that one, but that one may have been in there from trades. But Calvin Ridley back with the team that he was doing some bets with. Now this one's kind of shocking. I felt like Tyreek Hill would have done a little better there. And T. Kelsey, Travis Swift has a good year. Defensively, Caden Ellis, okay. We love to see it. Let's go. Who led the league in sacks? Of course, it's Aiden Hutchins, but Brian Burns back with the Panthers, which crazy move from the Panthers to do such a thing, and Harold Landry as well. So some guys that were moved did pretty well. Interceptions, 9 from Derek Stingley, of course. Xavier McKinney back with the Giants, looking phenomenal. So let's look here in the playoff brackets. We've got the Bengals and Cowboys with the first round bye. You got the Pats going up against the Titans. That's going to be a fun one. Chiefs and Raiders, that'll be a good one as well. So let's go past this week and see who gets to the next round. As it looks like the Chiefs and Titans going to go at it as they squeak by. The Titans absolutely demolished the Patriots. And now we've got our team set. Looking at this, who do you think is going to win it all? I'm probably going to go with the Bengals just because they're the number 1 seed. They've been dominant this entire thing. They didn't bring in a lot of guys. They brought in Tyler Boyd back. But is that enough? As look at that. They get whopped. They got pollywopped. As it is going to be the Chiefs and Ravens in the conference finals against the Falcons. Well, not against them. And Washington Commanders. Now, the Falcons performed pretty well this year, and I'm trying to think who else they brought in. I'm definitely going to have to check now because the Falcons seem like an odd team, and they may have benefited the most. Really nothing of note. The Calvin Ridley? Is that what's really giving you guys? I mean, Sebastian Joseph Day? Is that what's pushing you guys over the edge? Who knows? We are going to watch the Super Bowl, but who's going to be performing in that? We will see. We will see. It is going to be the Chiefs and the Commanders. So, of course, the Chiefs got Tyreek Hill back, and they got a lot of offensive weapons. So, my choice is now the Chiefs, and as you know, I am a Chiefs fan. So, let's look at the Chiefs and what they brought back. Of course, Tyreek Hill. They also have... Where are they? Charvarius Ward. These fucking names, dude. L'Jarius Sneed is back. You got some real heavy hitters back on this team. But for the Commanders, who did they bring back? Trent Williams. Honestly, could have pushed them back over the edge. And Jonathan Allen. So 2 top dogs off the bats. Really may have turned this team around as Tajay Spears got traded here. I guess they went for a trade. Chase Young also back. Zach Ertz was on the... Huh? He was on the Eagles. I put him on the Eagles. Now I need to check. Let's go to the Commanders. They made some moves. Absolutely. Let's see. They signed Justin Tucker. All right, that's good. Yeah, look, they traded... Okay, Alan Lazard, who shouldn't have been on the team either. Okay, sure. I mean, they made some moves. They're releasing dudes. They're bringing guys in. Absolutely, you know, they worked to get here. So the Commanders and Chiefs, both with new guys on the team. Well, are they really new, though? Oh, do I have to? Oh, man, I got to switch teams. All right, the Chiefs and Commanders in the Super Bowl. And, of course, we are not going to be playing. We will super sim a lot of this. So let's jump forward here to the end of the game. But I don't want it to be fast. I want it to just be normal. Let's see here. The Chiefs driving the ball down the field. Oh, no, that's incorrect. It's Washington. Antonio Gibson here. He's back as they are driving it pretty nice against this defense. But as I say that, the Chiefs get the ball right back here. We will hop into the 4th quarter, I think, as the Chiefs just scored as Ashton Gillette injured on the play. He looked like Johnny Walker. And will the Commanders be able to score here? They will. 7-7 going into the second half as the Chiefs sputter out here. 2nd and 10. The Commanders trying to make a commanding lead, as it's not going to work out for them. Commanders driving it, as I guess now, since they scored, we can watch this. As here we go. Mahomes under center. Not really. He's in the shotgun. And he's going to throw this right to, how is that, Tyreek Hill with 85. That is ugly. Take that number away. That's a tight end number. But he's going to throw that to Tyreek Hill, because why wouldn't he? 2nd and 7 with less than 4 minutes left. Will the Chiefs be able to drive this ball down the field? I mean, if anybody could do it, it's Patrick Mahomes, as he's going to run with this thing. He's going to get hit, but he is going to get the first down. He has been motoring. 1st and 10 on the 41 for the Chiefs. You got to watch out for the speed of Hill, as almost picked off there. Now you got Jonathan Allen on the defensive side bringing the heat. So with that return, that could be what stops the Chiefs. 2nd and 10 here, back on the 41. He's looking. He's going to get hit as he throws, but this one's going to be caught by Isaiah Pacheco, who took Tyreek's number. And that's what happens when, you want out. So 1st and 10, again for the Chiefs. They're looking. He's going to find somebody in the middle. It is Rashee Rice. Big catch from him. I believe he just got suspended like 10 minutes ago. I could be wrong. Yes, he got 6 weeks. That's a bummer. The 2-minute warning looming, as Mahomes going to just cut right up the middle. Gets hit as he goes. But it is a first down for the Chiefs. And the 2-minute warning is here. All things are pointing to the Chiefs potentially getting another Super Bowl. All you had to do was add Ladarius Sneed, Charvarius Ward. These names are fucking me. Tyreek Hill. And you had yourself a victory, as they are in the red zone on the 5, but not in goal. Travis Swift. No, this one's going to be Xavier Worthy for the touchdown. And the Chiefs take the lead, but there's still 1:23 left on the clock. Harrison, get back in the kitchen. Butker gonna kick this one. It is up. It is good. Nearly blocked, though, so it is a 4-point game. A field goal will not win this thing. Big fat motherfucker coming off the field. Harrison, women don't need to vote for the president. Butker gonna kick this one off. And they lost some guys, but they have Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, I guess. But they should have some other decent playmakers here, as Jaden Daniels back here, 1:17 left. He's going to run now, but he's going to fumble it. Oh my God, and the Chiefs are going to recover it. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Dude, I just went full on, I'm not even going to say it, but holy shit. The Chiefs get the ball back from a Jaden Daniels fumble, and that should all be it. As Mahomes still in the shotgun formation, he's going to throw this ball. Going to go right to Isaiah Pacheco, and the Commanders are going to use their first of 3 timeouts. I mean, it all came down to that play, and it may have been Sneed or Ward getting in on that. As Mahomes again going to run, and he's going to run a long ways, as that one's going to be a first down. And it is looking like the Chiefs have this one in the bag. And what do you know? One of the best teams, when they get even better, win the Super Bowl. I had a very fun time making this. If you do want the roster, I'm still working on it. I actually had to fix a lot of things in franchise mode, so that's why I can't really give the roster out right away. But holy shit, some of these guys are glitching out. But yeah, you lost the game, brother. But the Chiefs end up winning this thing. Who do you think was actually the best team? It may have been the Chiefs, gotten better yet again. But I've been Jago. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I'll see you on the next one.